Today's creek adventure has got us met up with a water moccasin. Dang. Nah, he's down here looking for a place to hide. There he is. Just turn around just in case I walk by. He's in strike mode. Pretty much if we leave him alone, he'll leave us alone. So I think we're going to let him have this bend of the creek. What do you think?
There's arrowheads here.
Well, I guess one of us can stand guard while the other one hunts, because he's realized that's not a very good hiding place, so he's turning around. Alright, we'll have to get back to you on this one. Down here in one of our old creeks, hadn't been here in months. It's all growed up, as you can see. Brandy's over here mowing. Alright, I got one right here. It's my first little bird point out of here. Sounds like the cow's really upset down there. There you are right there. Man, that's a nice one.
You. And we each both just found a crude one right here too.
Yeah, this is Pooter Point, but it produced a little birdie. And look at there, there's some evidence. That oyster bed. We find chunks all the time in here. Alright, guess we'll get back to looking. Looks like the creek gods are being nice today. Got one right there. Cool. Nice little petrified stem point. Found this one a few minutes ago. It looks broke, but it's not. That's cortex on the tip and on the base. Guess he just never finished this one off. Let's go see if Brandy's got anything. Brandy thinks she's got a couple of pieces all right here in one spot. Well, I can see one.
Oh, crude.
That's a crude little point there.
And then there's something right here.
Oh, there it is. Couldn't see it at first. Oh man, that's nice. Big old knife.
Cool.
Cool. This is one of our favorite parts of the creek to sift. As you can see, we've got some really high bluffs on both sides and a whole bunch of erosion going on. You can tell where the pigs were down here last night, where they were wallering. They had this thing pretty rutted out, so I come along here, got a couple of scrapers out of here. See, I've been pretty busy. We were fixing to call it a day and go home. This is kind of our last spot to hunt. And looked like somebody had been here, so I tried to get into the nastiest, muddiest spots where people probably wouldn't hunt. Let's see if you can see it, Brandy. That's pretty bad, huh?
That should have been mine.
That sucker is bad. It's got a little tip ding, but it's not gonna hurt it much. You can tell that's from that material and looks a little chalkier on the tip.
Wow.
Heck, in fact, it looks like it was reworked like that. Hold it up to the sun. Can you see through that thing?
Yep.
Dang. Wow. Yeah. Tell you what, you can have it.
Thanks. Holy moly.
That sucker is sweet. Alright. Well, I guess the trip was definitely worth it. Alright. Pretty thin. I guess it's some kind of Delhi variant. What do you call that? Root beer toffee?
Something like that.
Man, that's sweet. Today's creek adventure landed us in Houston County. Here's some of the stuff we found. Petrified wood. Got a nice little stripe down it. Got one little ear on it. Here's your typical East Texas here. You got cortex on the tip. Got it on the base. Kind of crude. black petrified wood with a sparkle to it. Too bad they couldn't have done something better than that with this one. Killer little birdie. Also petrified wood. Check out the awesome work on it. Translucent too. We both walked over this little sucker. We caught it on the way back. East Texas knife. Back to the cortex on the tip and on the base. Here's another common around here. Cortex wrapped all the way around it from the tip all the way around to the other side. Kind of thick. Some broken tools. And I found this bad boy. Super thin, deep notches, killer material. Some kind of a Motley Delhi morph. Kind of has that Motley base and it's napped just like a Delhi. They're both poverty points, so same time period. Just this one's a little fancier. If it wasn't for that cortex type material there, it would have had a killer tip on it. Tell it's real chalky. You can tell where he came along and reworked it. That was an exciting find. We only hunt this creek about 4 times a year. It's not the 40-minute drive getting there. It's the hour-and-a-half hike through the jungle of a creek full of snakes and every other kind of critter. Here's some of the past finds. These are some of my favorite flake knives and scrapers, paleo blades. That's from this year. That's the one me and Brandy found in 2 pieces and glued back together. Some vertebrae. Some more bones. That's what happens to the boy when I start talking arrowheads. It puts them out. Some of my favorite teeth. Look how they sharpen that down to a antler owl there. Alright, catch y'all on the next adventure. Here's my artificial sun, so you can see the points and how translucent they are.